The property that I live on was logged about 50 years ago, and there is this type of thing everywhere. This is a leftover stump. There was a pine stump, and it turned to fatwood, or what I grew up calling pine knot. See, here's another one over here. And they're just everywhere. And if you take a piece of that, at the end I'll break a piece open and we'll see what it's like on the inside. I saw on YouTube a video on how you could ring a pine tree and make fatwood or pine knot. So I thought I'd give it a try. Let's see how it turned out. I saw on YouTube where you can ring a pine tree, and this is just a southern yellow pine, and it will turn into, from there down, it'll turn into fatwood, or we always called it pine knot growing up. So I ringed this tree about probably a year and a half ago. I thought it would die almost immediately thereafter, but it didn't. It lived probably maybe 6-8 months, went through the summer. I was really surprised because I thought, you know, it wouldn't get any water or anything above there, because I cut it all the way down to cut all the bark off in the lower, all the way down to the wood, you know. So anyway, let's cut this out and we'll see what we got. Well, this is one of the upper logs. There's really no pine knot or fatwood here at all. Maybe some tiny little bits right around in here. This wood right here is starting to rot. Now, when you get down toward the stump, this definitely is fatwood or pine knot right in here. There's a scar right here, so I don't know if that's what caused it. I've got another one. Let me just run through it real quick and we'll see how it does. All right, so cutting that up quite a bit. Here you can see it's a little darker, smells a little of turpentine. It doesn't have the weight that I would expect it to weigh. This is cut right through where I scarred it. And this was probably the darkest part. When you smell it, it smells like turpentine, but it's just not as strong as I would have hoped. Okay, so I don't know that either one of those actually produced anything. I think I would say they didn't produce anything. Y'all, I'm sorry for the wind. It's just windy out here today, and I don't have a mic that'll cut that out. I don't really need to make any fatwood or pine knot because this kind of stuff's everywhere. And let me get this piece right here. You pull it out. Yeah, so if you take that and you break it, right, like right there, I wish you could smell that. It smells like really strong turpentine, and this will get a fire going in no time. But you know, this video was about, can you ring a tree? And maybe I ringed them too high up, but I'd like to know if you've had any experience doing that. Put it in the comments down below, and I would just be interested to see what any of y'all's experience has been. Thank you for watching.